a qualified dentist who took the plunge with her husband to start and create one of India's leading electric two-wheeler companies. Dr. Rupali Sharma is the co-founder and chairperson at Okinawa Autotech. We're indeed honored to have you on our show today. Welcome.
Hi Dipanshu, it is indeed a pleasure to be here meeting you and talking about Okinawa.
Wonderful to have you. So from being a dentist to co-founding an EV company, talk to us about the journey.
It is not a journey, Dipanshu. It is actually a very beautiful story. It started when my husband quit his job and he wanted to do something for the country, for environment, for future generations. So that point of time, he decided that he wants to come into electric vehicles because last from 5 to 7 years we are seeing that pollution is really a very big matter of concern for everyone. And being an IC engine, there was a study a few years back that the two-wheelers are the main one of the main reasons of a pollution. So then he said ki why not? He went to Okinawa. There he found the quality of life was very nice. So he decided कि क्यों ना रूपाली हम कुछ ऐसा करें और as I say, always say कि scooter ही बनाए हैं तो this is the only best thing that I can do for something. And then yes, the story started. But it was not an easy ride, Dipanshu. It was actually a very, roller coaster ride. Because to start something from an inception, it was not only the building of a scooter, it was to fight the mindset of people, masses. Because at that point of time, EV scooters actually were considered as a toy.
Right.
Because people, दो उनके बहुत बड़े concerns थे. एक तो build was not very strong and second कि यार range बहुत कम है. आप घर भी वापस पहुंच पाओगे या नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे. Speed is also very low. Right. So it was not only building a scooter, it was to break the myths also and create something that is actually going to be useful for the masses. There we never wanted to come out with a scooter or a product जो कि बिल्कुल जो है उसके जैसा लेके आना. No, we were very clear about it. We wanted to break the range anxiety and give a product that is actually wonderful. So we did almost 2 to 3 years. It was all endurance testings, market analysis, everything. And in 2015, we came up with a product that is Ridge. It was actually one of the first high-speed scooter with a very good range. Right. Then craze happened. That break all the barriers. Its range was more than 200 kilometers in a single charge. And we did endurance testing also. You won't believe, Dipanshu, we actually took that scooter to the roof of the world. Khardungla, as you must have heard, Praise the Himalaya happened. Right. No one believed that we can do it. It was almost 13,500 kilometers from our base and 18,000 feet height. And the roads from Jammu to Khardungla are not considered very two-wheeler friendly. Right. I'm very proud to say in front of everyone that हमारे scooters यहाँ से चले and not even a single screw was changed and no maintenance free. They reached top and the journey was made possible because we came up with the detachable batteries. What we did is we gave the convenience of charging. अपना scooter mobile की तरह से charge करो. That is the beauty of the detachable batteries. Right. Right. So this is how it happened. Then it was then lithium-ion batteries. We started producing lithium-ion batteries, and now day by day we are actually coming up with better technology. We are working towards it.
So how is Okinawa really going about addressing the concerns of the consumers and of the market?
Panshu, when we started now, see, you learn from your mistakes. ऐसा मैं नहीं बोलूँगी कि we never faced any problems. There were many problems, but we always try to give solution to those problems. And now our main focus is on service now. We are really working very hard to give customers world class service. We have initiated many programs regarding services. We have started giving now CSI index, that is customer satisfaction index. Sure. And we have started evaluating dealers based on that, because dealers are the first people who are actually going to address the customer issues. So we are empowering our dealers by giving them the trainings, by giving them all the support from our end. And yes, now recently we started a very beautiful activity that is known as Mileage Kamharaja. Okay. Where our real customers, they are coming to our dealerships, they are participating in our rallies over there. We are actually giving them the free service camps also. Right. There they are going to get their free health checkups of their batteries, their issues. There are so many things. So yes, now Okinawa's prime focus is on service. Right. And we are working very hard to improve it day by day.
Wonderful. So someone who actually wanted to be an engineer ended up being a dentist, now back to something that you love doing. It's been, like you said, a fabulous story for you.
Yeah, actually, coming from my parents, they are from the academic background, but by all my paternal and maternal relatives, everyone is an engineer in our family. So from the childhood, I've seen engineers everywhere. My chacha, mama, tau, everyone was an engineer. So I always wanted to be an engineer. I was obsessed to being an engineer. But my father, he wanted me to be a doctor. So in 10th, when I was opting for non-medical, my father said, "Beta, I want you to be doctor." So I said, "Okay, Daddy, it's your words. I will respect it. I would sit for entrance exam once. Right. If it clicks, fine. If it doesn't click, then I'll be back to my what I want to be." And yes, I got selected. Then opted for dentistry. Then, but see, I always wanted to be an engineer. So I married an engineer. I started my clinic after my marriage, and it was running good. I was getting good response. But when my husband, he decided to quit his job and do something, then to support him, and back of the mind, I always wanted to be this profession. So this journey of Okinawa started.
Now, what's the vision for this, in industry, if I may say, when we talk of mobility, what's your vision, and what do you think, how can women really be more participative in this industry?
Women's a pillar of everything. House starts with the women, home, it ends with the women. Right. So it is not that women's, they start kiya ya women's empowerment is, I always consider women's are always empowered, are empowered, and will be empowered. It is not ending anywhere. So yes, women's were always in mobility. They are one of the driving forces. But there are few mindset that think कि women's इस line में नहीं आ सकती, कि it's only for men. It's not right. They have a vision. They have a vision to create many beautiful things. And yes, I see a very promising futures for women in mobility. Right. Why do we always associate women with glamour? It is not right.
Certainly not.
It's not right. Women's are everywhere.
Right, right. Give us an approach to your leadership. How do you really approach leadership?
Honesty, integrity, most important things for me. And this is the brand value of our company also. Right. Few days back, when I was sitting with my team, one of my employees or my colleague, she came to me and said, "Ki ma'am, I'm very happy. Now people are actually waiting कि अब Okinawa क्या करने वाला है, because we always feel कि what Okinawa says always gives." So for me as a leader, I always think that my words have a value. Whatever I say, I'm not going to say randomly anything. We always say कि जो है हम वो actually वही बोलते हैं, and that is what we are doing. We are delivering also. So leaders have a very big responsibility. It's not only being a leader, are you a leader? Because your actions, your words have a value to it. कहते हैं ना वो एक शेर की सवारी है.
Right. So, how are you practicing diversity within Okinawa? How are you really looking at empowering women employees in this organization?
We have given free hand to them. We want to create a very cordial environment over here, and we really want them to grow. We have no, and it's a very, open culture in our company. Anyone who wants to work hard has a potential to grow over here.
Right. And just talking about your own personal life, how have you really managed both your personal and professional lives?
I give very much importance to my personal life also. For me, my family is very important. So yes, I try to balance it out. I am always there for my son, and I love cooking food for them.
Okay.
It's like that, yes. So yes, for me, my personal and professional lives, and this is the strength and the beauty of a woman, because
For sure.
for both the things are important for her.
Dr. Sharma, I would also like to understand, if you have to look at the future generation of women coming into the automotive, the mobility sector, what's the kind of message that you'd like to give them?
Future is mobility, and it's here for you. Come and join. It's going to be a very wonderful journey, and it's going to be a very wonderful thing to see many women leaders.
So, Dr. Sharma, thank you for speaking to Mobility Outlook. I truly appreciate you taking time to speaking to us.
Thank you. It was nice having you over here. Thank you.